definitely like mine stirred, not shaken. So first of all, before I get into it, the reason why I have this on is because I just got back from watching a show called Shin Yun, and it's not really a toy, but it is a souvenir. It's a fan. And so, oh, don't worry, we gonna get into the shit, but I just thought I'd show you what I picked up. They had a couple of nice little souvenirs. I really recommend the show. It was really nice. I wish I could see it in New York. I saw it here in Fresno, California, and it was decent enough, but they work with what they got. So the Fresno Convention Center is the Fresno Convention Center. It is what it is. So I want to look up what the story is. One of the ladies, they was probably just like lying. Like, I'm not going to say that, but she was like trying to tell me like oh, I like this. She was telling me the story of this. If you know the story of this painting, comment down below. I'm not gonna even pretend I have to. Like, she was like, do you know the story? I was like, over 1,000 years ago, Princess Katana was born. I don't fucking know. But no, seriously, like, so she said it, the artist, like, I'm just gonna look it up. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna say blue fan, or I'm gonna take a picture of it. But I thought that was nice. I like souvenirs from when I travel overseas and stuff. And this is the closest because I've never been to China, so it was really nice. They did have one story apparently. I'm not gonna I know this is a toy topic, but I'm just talking to y'all. Like, fast forward to my shit talking, which is definitely fucking coming. But the different stories in here were really great. Like, comment down below if you want to know more about it. I highly recommend it. I did not take a date because I wanted to get used to, if you've seen any of my older videos, like, get used to doing shit on my own. And like, cause I've always wanted to see it. I thought it'd be a real cool fucking date. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to fucking see it. So I should be able to enjoy it on my own. Does that make sense? But anyway, so there is a YouTuber. There is a person in the comment section that I'm gonna respond to. But I did remember someone said, you only respond to like the bad stuff. Why not sometimes the good stuff? So I'm not gonna go ham. But my last video, first of all, for the Hasbro, I want to apologize for that particular HasLab. Not to fuck Hasbro. Like, it's kind of like, still take my money, fuck you. But upon listening to people's like comments and then actually sitting back and thinking about it, I'm like, holy shit, they got me with they got us with the Kansas City Shuffle. So I don't want you to be disappointed. I'm not taking the video down. Fuck that, because people found that entertaining. However, I will admit I was wrong in the aspect that the HasLab is too much money. In the grand scheme, yes. At that case, everything is too much money. But this is not something new, to be honest with you. And after doing a little bit more digging, I was like, holy shit, they fucked us. They fucked us. You ever see Lethal Weapon 4? They fucked us with the toys. They fucked us with the... So people commented. Some people was like, yeah, hell yeah, brother. And I appreciate you, but hear me out. For instance, we'll take this, right? This is actually 90. And my miscalculations, I keep on thinking of the Jetfire, which was 2 fucking years ago, if not more. I think 3 years ago. So this Ultra Magnus and everything was $90. I am putting this back in the regular Optimus Prime. I do not like this mode. It just looks like a block. But this is $90, right? And it is a commander class. You know what was not $90? The motherfucking the HasLab, the last 2 Transformer HasLab, which was that fucking Death Source and that fucking Victory Saber. Calm down with the pitchforks. They were $180. That's not including taxes, or for some people who don't have premium post shipping, and for my Aussies in Australia, that I'm not gonna pretend like, I'm not gonna compare sufferings. That's fucked up. But like, the same bottle of Jack, if I was in Bahrain, this should be like $120 last time I was there. So import tax, shit like that. Those of you who don't know, I guess I didn't put out there, I'll be moving to Key West. Some shit's gonna cost more because Key West is a small little island. It's like the very fucking bottom. So it's not as plentiful. So it does suck. But I'm not gonna pretend like, they getting fucked worse, so I'm not getting fucked. No, fuck that. We all getting fucked. It's just shit. Buy me flowers afterwards. I prefer chocolate. Anyway, that shit was $180 each. Running the numbers, first, before I even went into that, I was like, okay, 2 of these at $90. Okay, plus another $25, figure, but this is somebody I really want. Fuck that blue thing. Like, I mean, does that need to be a figure? Who asked for that? But that's not the point. It still was like $50, and somebody else said this. They was like, where's the other $50? And that's a valid point, because now you're cutting out the middleman. You are selling it to us at cost. We are the middleman. We are Walmart. We're buying it at cost. We're the car dealership buying it at cost. Why the fuck is it more? You want to know where we were really fucked? The last two HasLabs. I don't give a shit that they are, Japanese one-off, blah, blah. Fuck that. They were 180. Doing that math, to buy both HasLabs together, say they were to put both of those HasLabs together, because that source, yeah, he came with the chest and all that shit. Fuck that. That would have been a total of $360. And, not comparing to anything, we'd be like, that's cool. And I could be wrong. Fucking let me know. I could be off my rockers. Fucking comment down below. That's the point of this. But if we were to break that down, the HasLab that's coming out next with the two commander classes, they would only be $112.5, so they'd be only $112 each. So roughly $12 more, right, than this. I'm gonna hold my breath as far as the ingenuity, because the only thing that I'm seeing where the engineering, is better than like the mainline is when it comes to fucking Masterpiece. Other than that, like, I haven't got my Death Source in the mail yet, but my Victory Saber is no better than this. I'm not even fucking joking. Like, it's got, I don't really see that many hollow. That's got a shit ton of hollow point spots. Fuck that damn. I mean, I hope I'm not hurting nobody's feelings, but it's not that goddamn impressive. But we didn't really backlash on that, and I, for one, was wrong. I believe I was wrong as far as this is 250, because we've been fucked. We were just like, they did it in a sneaky way. It's kind of like, let's make this shit, jacked up because we can individually. They knew damn well if they tried to charge $360, people was gonna be like, hell nah. But I mean, that's kind of like what it was. That's kind of like the same amount. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it kind of fucking is, because that other Transformer, like the smaller one, that was a deluxe that came with Victory Saber. That was not a commander class. I mean, call it how you want it. And so with that being said, I want to keep it a buck. It still has, obviously a lot of people agree like that's 250 is too much, but it's not off from what they've already been doing, especially when it comes to HasLabs. I think HasLabs, I'm on the fence. I very well might back it. I might back it. You know what? I'll back it if it funds, and like, cause I know I'm gonna get FOMO. I don't know. I just want to keep it real with you. I don't want to be like, I ain't getting that shit. 3, please. No, fuck that. I mean, if I get it, I'm gonna like get it, and we're entitled to change our minds. And my mind changed from like listening to like you all out there, the people. And somebody did comment. It was fucking hilarious. They was like, they commented and someone else's comment. It was like, it was from someone from Australia, I think. They commented down below. They was like, who hurt you? Yo, that shit had me, yo, hats off to you. I'm gonna post it right here if you don't mind. This person fucking nailed it. Please come for me. I like to shit talk. In which I'm gonna come for this person right here. First of all, I have like every generation on my fucking shelf, and G1, even though I'm 40 and grew up with it, is not my fucking favorite. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a fan of what I like, not just because I'm not gonna suck Optimus Prime's dick just because he's the original Optimus Prime. To be honest with you, my favorite Optimus would have to be Prime, and then I know I'm gonna get flack for this, but as far as like a leader and everything combined, it's from Prime, the Optimus Prime from Prime, and then the fucking monkey not truck, Optimus Primal. From beginning to end, growth, character development. I liked Orion's pack story on Prime leading up to this Prime. Like, I just like that development. Now, I haven't watched everything, but I've watched a lot. A close would even come to like, and I cannot fucking believe I'm saying this, especially if they had to continue. If we had got 4 seasons out of this, I think one of my favorite Optimus Primes would probably be animated, even though that I was against that show at first. Like, that character development, that was shortchanged. But anyway, fuck all that. I was gonna talk shit to this person. I was gonna like let them have it, but no. And I stand by what I said on my last video. I'm just redirecting what it's toward. They still are pulling some scummy bullshit. Like, now, take everything I said in that video and say, holy shit, they charge us $180 for goddamn Death Source. And I haven't got mine, but I hear that thing is janky and everything like that. The two HasLabs that I've got where I've really had no problem, I was just like, is this the fucking well, this bad boy right here, the His Tank, and the goddamn Razor Crest. It is what it is. So I might be back in this Optimus Prime just because after actually crunching the numbers, it's really not off. But HasLabs need to be reformulated. I mean, the goddamn Giant Man barely like passed, and I mean, I myself as a Marvel like fan, like I probably would have picked that up had it been like maybe even $50 cheaper in retail or even on the Hasbro, but they wanted $200 and I just couldn't see it. And I'll try to never like say plastic because I know shit, it's a brand. Like you can use the same amount of plastic for probably a better figure and it's just an Amazon like knockoff brand, right? And like it's not Optimus, it's just like take the same plastic that was put into this and the same engineering that was put in this and put it in some generic. And I bet you like they can sell it for less. We are paying for brands. Like I don't like, the only thing I disagree with every YouTuber who compares, and I'm not sorry, but sorry, not sorry. When they compare plastic usage and shit like that, no, you are paying for a fucking name and a brand, period. Like fucking period. Like that's just the name of the game. Like, and even people are doing this. If you look at like the aftermarket and shit like that, like look at like how much this McFarlane figure with the same amount of plastic is selling in the secondary market versus this McFarlane figure, and just shit like that. I mean, like I could go on and on. Like, I mean, shit, Jordans. Some of them aren't. Jordans aren't even made with the same fucking Beats. Beats, I'll tell you. That's a status quo. That is not. There are so many other brands. Like if you really in the studio, Beats should be like the last fucking thing you use if you serious about your fucking business. That is just like wearing a necklace. It's just a fucking like accessory, literally, to see that B on there. I mean, it really is. So with that being said, that's just my response to them. I can't comment for everybody else who's commenting, you know, on mine, but I like way more than just G1 Playboy. Like, and I've been there since the beginning of fucking G1. No, I don't have every comic like you. And they like to say like machismo and alpha male and shit like that. I'm sorry, I got two big ass balls. Like, I fucking got testosterone, and I'll never apologize for that. Like, fuck that. Like, I mean, shit. You exactly who Hasbro wants. Go bend over and let them fuck you up the ass. It's your prerogative. Please keep commenting. Like, even if you dislike it and commenting on the shit, it shows engagement. Like, if you really don't want to engage, I would just ignore the video and I wouldn't even like fucking watch it. But anyway, so that's that. I can't believe, you know what? Shout out to me for behaving. Shout out to fucking me for behaving. So, let's get this guy out of here. So I don't think the 250, honestly, and don't think I'm going against the crowd out there who says, you know what I mean? Like, damn it, bro, we thought you was with us. Like, literally, like, do the numbers. Like, if you have any Transformers, like, do the numbers, really. Like, honestly, this is almost the same price as if it were retail. It is more. That's why, like, I probably went back in unless he comes with everything, because a sword and a stand, get the fuck out of here, niggas. Like, a gun and a stand. Like, I mean, I don't like to operate under the everything was already baked in, just do it, you know what I mean, and count, like, when it comes to when it comes like the tiers and unlocks. But fuck that, I'm counting the tiers and unlocks. I mean, this is all the shit I'm gonna get. Motherfucking sword that's a reuse and a goddamn stand that looks like a ground bridge. That's all the best you got, motherfucker. But I think it's enough, like, honestly, because I'm tired of the mini cons. Like, so fuck that. Just kind of run your own numbers. Calculate two fucking $90 commander classes, $90, and then a $25. Because even though, like, I mean, yeah, somebody like Hotshot that we really want is $25. I can't really find anybody that I didn't want that is $25, because everybody on my shelf I fucking wanted. So, like, I mean, just some name, but Pipes. I don't fucking know. Pipes and Hotshot, or Pipes and motherfucking Hot Rod are the exact same price. One just fetches. One is just a better character, but you see them, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's far-fetched, and I kind of will probably more than likely fucking get it. But anyway, fuck all that. So that's my pseudo apology. But I ain't taking shit down. I said it, I meant it, I mean like it. If you don't like it from there, I said it. Might cry 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Let's take it to the stage. So, Snarf. Another thing that's too much money for what it is. And then when I kind of hear people talk about like, well, there really is no smaller like packaging. Like I was talking, you know, shout out. I don't want to steal like his saying, friend of the channel. Shout out to Mega J. Shout out to J Retro. You know what I'm saying? We could have got this in a burble. Or, you know, when I see that Snarfer's coming, I'm like, you couldn't just put both these motherfuckers. This is just a little step up from Marmut. And Marmut came with Mumra. So like, you know what I mean? That practice, I mean, because I won't do it. Thank God, like the main cast is almost done, and I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, we made it to the finish line. Just give me Wally Kid and Wally Cat, and honestly, after that, I don't give a fuck what you do. If you want me to keep buying one-off characters and shit like that, don't do shit like this, because I know they say, well, I mean, we can't. You get Slide, then he's big. I get that. Give me 3 of these motherfuckers then. Give me him in a burble. God damn it, not just, but I mean, I support it. So this is me supporting the line and wanting the line to succeed. But at the same time, I'm talking shit and voicing my opinion. So what can you really say? I'm not sponsored by all means. So, I mean, I'm just voicing my grievance. But I do think it's a good character. This is basically how I'm going to like, I can hear his little thing. Boom, 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 boom. While people grew up with He-Man, this was my number one. My mother remembers like to this day before going to school saying thunder, thunder. You damn right. That still is like one of the most bad. That's my top 5 most badass openings, period. I finally opened him and it made me kind of realize I wish Lion-O was in red, because this, and like it doesn't have like the pins. I don't really care about pins and stuff like that, but I'm like, damn, like fuck it, I got this one. And I got this one like 20 something bucks when it was on Big Bad, our sponsor was Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not really sponsored. I'm just, there's a YouTuber I follow who says that. I can't even think of his name right now. But yeah, I'm definitely loving this line, which made me go back. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Like, you can cut the camera off. I'm not about to go off, and I'm not angry black guy right now. I'm too suave, man. I'm feeling too damn good. Let some Tony Tone play. That feels good. I went back to watch the 2011 Thundercats just to get in the mood. Netflix, please. Y'all get the message out there. Please, Netflix. Please give us Thundercats. That story, man, I'm not even finished, and I've always liked it. And this is going to be like my 5th time rewatching it. Like, shit, because I can't go back and watch the 80s. Like, I've done it. But the 2011, damn, man. Damn. Like, that shit is like really good. And even though they retconned, I mean, they changed stuff around, like where Tigra and Lion-O are brothers. I don't give a shit. Some people would probably complain about that today. But what I find very interesting, I wasn't collecting in 2011, not even close, but I did love the show. I would hear the lamest bullshit excuse that the toys didn't sell. And I'm like, is that really what was driving cartoons back in the day? Before you comment, let me remind you something. There was another cartoon called Teen Titans. And I heard that it stopped because of toy sales. I don't even fucking remember Teen Titan toys, to be honest with you. And if the motherfuckers did exist, did Teen Titans Go have fucking toys? Sometimes we just take shit and like run with that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Really? Get the fuck out of here, man. As a collector now, I highly, you know what I mean? I really believe, and I know it was Cartoon Network's call, like, nah, the toys aren't selling, but I have my nephew and shit, and goddamn it, did kids buy any toys? What toys were they fucking buying? I don't know what they were flocking to the stores to fucking buy. I had 3 kids around me. All I really saw was Transformers, Dragon Ball Z, and this was before Dragon Ball Z was really big. They was like Bandai, I believe, but like fucking Gundam, Transformers, Dragon Ball Z, and like some Ben 10 shit. Other than that, it was not no goddamn like Masters of the Universe. What kids were buying Masters of the Universe? You adults, to include myself, but not at the time, that 2011, or was it 2010? That Masters of the Universe 2000X? What kid was buying that? were there really kids buying that? But that got full seasons. So I call bullshit when I see it. And if somebody proves me wrong, prove me wrong. But anyway, we need that show back. That show is pretty badass. And then the last thing I want to talk about, Mr. Home Arcade. He was like, I would like to see who would win Mr. Home Arcade. Or like, I certainly invite that. Like, I don't really have a persona. And if that's really who he is, that's even funnier. Because that motherfucker is hilarious, dude. His voice. That's why I watch his reviews, but I really like it. Dude, I cannot see He-Man without hearing drunk He-Man's voice. Fuck it. Like, I was watching, shout out to him. He got his Eternia. Damn it, you lucky son of a bitch. Cheers, this one's to you. I wasn't going to open it because, like, I guess I'll say it, like, again, like, in its entirety. October, I leave California, and I don't think I'm coming back. So I transferred to Key West. I hope to God they got a comic shop there. Hope to God, like, the community there is pretty cool. I do like more than just toys, so I cannot wait to plan on getting a new motorcycle in May. Kawasaki Ninja, I have to. It's just, not because I wouldn't get an R1, but Kawasaki is affordable and fun. You know what I mean? Like, they, like, 8,200, like $8,000, and I'm not taking out a loan. I plan on buying it. So with that being said, like, I just can't see me spending 10 grand on a motorcycle, though, you know, shit like that, just because when I get a motorcycle, it is for fun. Like, it really will be like somebody who buys a bicycle. And it's not knocking anyone else who will. But I just can't do it. So, Kawasaki Ninja. If, like, somebody gave me a check for like 30 grand, it would not be a Ninja. Unless I could keep pocket the rest, then it would still be a Ninja. But anyway, so I kind of look forward to going to Key West. If anybody's, you know, in the comment section, you know, from Florida or something like that, I'll be seeing you soon, mate. But anyway, fuck all that. I am going to take down all this when I get my shipping notice. I was like on the last back end to like order that some bitch because they charge you right then and there. So I am going to put up my Eternia. I'm going to break out because I have Snake Mountain and I have the Castle Grayskull. And even though that would roughly put me at like 5 months here to enjoy it, fuck it. That's 5 months I'm going to enjoy my motherfucking Masters Universe and my flying He-Man. Inside joke between a buddy of mine. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. And I'm low-key hoping, I highly fucking doubt it, because they're shipping out, it looks like King Grayskull separately. I kind of hoping they just be like, fuck it, just give everybody, if one shows up at my doorstep, you know, we preach honor, courage, and commitment in the Navy. I am not gonna exude honor, courage, and commitment. That would be me calling, hey, you know, you guys, you know, I really appreciate it, but you sent me a King Grayskull, you know, because what if they like, oh, hell no, send that back. I was hoping that if I like had called you guys, you like, no, send it back. I'm not gonna lie. They send me King Grayskull, I'm keeping that son bitch. And if they don't, fuck it. I just ain't got King Grayskull because I've really made up my mind as much as I want to get the cartoon collection because it really looks cool. I am just all in on Masterverse, and they can't ride every single thing, but right now I have my Master at Arms in the Wind Raider, so he fits in that. I don't know about like the rest of the vehicles and shit like that, but I don't care. Like, I really love how Masterverse is what brought me in on it. As you saw in videos past, I sold all my retro and shit like that, even ones I didn't open. I didn't open none of them. But like, and if they make like a Masterverse version of like Castle Grayskull, aka what was it, Motu's Classics, I will be buying that, and then I will sell. If like a scale like Classics replaces like the retro, I will invest in that and sell my retro shit. So Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, I highly doubt they'll do Eternia. I feel like that'll never be done again. Like I said when I bought it, like I really did get it just to be a part of history. Like, I'm not buying it to like hopefully like sell it one day for an astronomical price. I'm getting it just to be a part of history. Like, I was there. I was one of the less than 10,000 people who got one. This is what it is. But anyway, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, holler back at your boy, comment down below. I really would like to know what you think because the latest and greatest is Transformers. But to that, to be honest, I feel like it was a feminine person. I'm not, you know what? No, I feel like it was a female. I could be wrong. Or it was a man who ain't got testosterone in his body whatsoever, because nobody really says alpha male machismo. Because I really don't even believe in that shit, but if I did, I'm more of a Sigma. I'm not an alpha, and I'm definitely not a fucking beta. I'm a Sigma. Go ahead and look it up. But I will never apologize for having balls. Like, I will not. Fuck that. Like, shit. You know what I mean? Testosterone built this great country. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. When I see the construction workers working on, like, working outside, you know, even though they in my way, I have thanked them. You know what I mean? A lot of them have beards like me. I'm just saying. My garbage person, my garbage man, fuck that. When I've thanked them before. It is a decent paying job, but how many of you are going out there to be garbage men and or women? Not a lot of us. Not a lot of us who's probably watching this channel. I definitely thanked him. And even though people say thank you for my service, this man like was really appreciative. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I know we can all do it, but don't knock testosterone, because I mean, like, that's a very important part of our society. Like, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna dig too damn deep into it. Yeah, I was off my rockers. If you want to know how I would have responded to your ass if we was on the video game, look at like 2 videos ahead of this and you would have known how to respond. But anyway, until then, booyah.